Hello, hello. I'm gonna wait just for a hot second till somebody pops on and says hi, and I make sure that I am. You can hear me, okay? And I'm gonna jump into this live really quick. I'm gonna jump into that way I can see comments as they come through. If you're hopping on, say hi. It might take a minute for everybody to catch up here yet. So I'm streaming in 3 places. My name is Wendy Grippentrog. I'm a unit director with Little Rose. I wanted to come on today because June is going to be huge. If you haven't caught, sorry, I'm printing while we're talking. If you haven't caught the live that John did earlier, he shared some absolutely amazing news. For those of us that have been around a really long time, this party portal has been a huge labor of love. So, how many of you that are watching right now have closed a party in the old system? So, I'm really excited about this because I can't wipe the smile off my face. It is. I love hosting parties. I love having them, but yeah, closing them is just so yeah, this is going to be so great. And I think the fact that we all get to host our own party is huge. Verna said she's hosted. Sue has gone through the old portal. Yeah, this is just going to be so much smoother. And I love the fact, Monica says never wanted to do parties because it was so painful, right? You have somebody host a party and you're so excited for your hostess because she's earning all these rewards, but in the back of your mind, you're like, this is going to take me forever to enter, right? So really, really exciting news. So much fun. Judy said she tried once. Once. I remember when I first started, I've been with Lila Rose for almost 8 years. And so my first party was like, I don't know, it had to have been like a month after I joined, right? I joined, I went and did a craft fair somewhere, and a lady's like, oh, do you do parties? And I was like, sure. I had no clue what I was doing, none whatsoever, was not familiar with Facebook, did not know what a business page was. I mean, oh my gosh, I could not have been more fresh out of the water than I was at that show. And so I thought, well, yeah, because you don't want to tell somebody no, right? So I thought, yeah, I could do one, And that first party I closed, I will tell you, when you don't have your ducks in a row, it's hard because you're checking back and forth. You're talking to your hostess, and then pretty soon something might be out of stock, or she sends you her list and she doesn't put sizes on anything, or she doesn't put like what size hairband she needs, what size, just things like that. There's so many small, intricate things that we all know to ask for. But when a customer is getting their hostess list together, I have a hostess right now who's closing a pretty good party. So she's busy making her list, and I have something saved in my notes now, and it's just a paragraph that I have all typed out and ready to go. I copy and paste it into the instant message, and it says, please be sure to give me the size if it's applicable, if you want left-handed if it's applicable, color if it's applicable, like all of these things, right? So all of these things are going to just go away. They're all going to go away because we're going to get a brand new portal. And I think another thing I love the most about it is that we all get to use it. So important. I've already used it. It's really cool. I love the fact that the hostess actually gets to shop for herself. I mean, and we're gonna get to do the same, right? We're gonna get to host our own party. How many here are hosting their own party right now? I'm just curious who has plans to host their party on June 1st for the monthly stylist incentive. This is the coolest incentive. We've had some cool ones, but this one is pretty groovy. And I love the fact that we get to host our own. We get to collect our own hostess rewards. Like there's all kinds of cool stuff coming our way. And I am pumped. I'm really, really pumped. I am going to do that. I am going to make sure that I host my own. I have 3 parties booked next month already for the party I'm closing now. 3 ladies booked off of that one. So I'm kind of excited about that too. But I'm really excited to host my own because I really want to see, I'm anxious to hear from everybody what they think of the new portal and the fact that you're going to be able to just go in there and host your own and close your own. It's going to give you the experience that a hostess is going to get. So as you're closing your party out, I urge you to make notes. I urge you to think about things that you think, wow, that was really easy. Or maybe that one took a little time. A lot of feedback is always nice to hear too. But in your head, think of that so that when you are talking to a potential hostess, you yourself can say, I hosted my own. It was wonderful. It was seamless. It was great. I got to shop for my own stuff. It's so much fun. And imagine the follow-up that you can check in with your hostess after she gets her link and she can go shop and close her own party. What a great way to follow up with them and say, I see that you've closed your party. Again, I don't know if we're going to get an email confirming that stuff yet. I don't know the whole process. But, we will be able to eventually, I assume, see if the party's been closed. And once that happens, what a great way to follow up with, say, you know what, I see you closed your party. I'm really excited for you to receive your order. And, what are you most excited about getting? Or did you get something that you've never tried before and that you're going to just kind of jump in with both feet and try it? So we have a huge, huge opportunity here in June to host our own. And I think it's going to be great. I urge you to take notes when you're closing your party. Take notes when you're setting things up. Just keep things in your mind and remember that this excitement that we all have about this portal is so contagious to people. It's a great way to reach out to your past hostesses and don't tell them how difficult it was to close their party, but maybe tell them that we have a brand new portal system when it's ready for the general public. And you can say, you know what, I tested it. It's amazing. I love it. It's quick. It's seamless. You can do it on your own time. You don't have to have both of you available when it happens. Those kinds of things. Time is a big deal for people. And it always has been, but it feels like lately it's worse. It's like you just can't get together. I have one hostess that I'm working on closing with, and we just keep not having availability. When I'm available, she's not. When she's available, I'm not. I do like to have them kind of when I'm putting their orders in, I like to make sure that they're available if I have questions on something, if they don't give me the size they need on something, if they need it left-handed, those types of things. So this new portal is going to take care of all of the things that we have just become so accustomed to making sure that we get all this information. And now the portal is going to take care of it because she's going to get a link and she's going to be able to shop. So I really, really encourage you guys to plan it out, host your party in June, hit that stylist incentive. It is going to be so amazing. And I can't wait to see what everybody gets for hostess rewards, right? Hostess rewards are going to be so amazing. I'm just going to read messages here really quickly because I can't see them on. I can see some on here, but not all of them. So let's see. Monica said she's doing one in June, and that is when it starts. So I wanted to go over some details with you on that. So the June Stylist Incentive is that you may personally host a style up during the month of June. And then you get to redeem the rewards as your incentive award. You're building your own incentive, like literally building your own incentive. The sky's the limit, right? Oh my gosh, can you imagine like every month just kind of, we do a fun thing on our team page once in a while where we build a giveaway. So as we're having our team meeting, I hold up like 2 items and then people get to choose which one they want in the bag for the final giveaway for everybody that came to the meeting. And it's cool because you're building your own giveaway. In this way, you're building your own incentive. It's so much fun to do. And it says that, you can build it as your own incentive award. No personally placed wholesale orders allowed for restock, unless to replace the items sold during June at your personally hosted in-home party. So say you set up your party link, you do some of it on social media, you do some of it via text, you do some of it at your home, you have people come in. If people shop your inventory and buy that is the instance where you can go out and you can order whatever you need to replace it. So it's not really to place inventory orders on anything of that nature. This is to really give you the experience of a hostess, because I think sometimes when we get to experience what they do, it's so much easier for us to be able to share and share our excitement with them, especially because, again, it is contagious. And I already have all these hostesses in my head that I can't wait to tell this about, because I think they're truly going to love it. Um, let's see here. It says month end stylist award will be received 2 to 4 weeks from end of incentive period, unless the stylist closes her style up prior to the end of the month. So the incentive period begins Thursday, June 1st, 12:01 Central Time, and ends Friday, June 30th, 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So I did ask a question about how you set your party up. So you need to set up a party in your own name, just like you always do. There will not be a special drop-down box. You're just going to set it up. And then there's something called a legacy option. And so when at the very bottom, when you go to close it, a box will pop up and it will say, is this a self-hosted style up? Are you the host? When you see that, you're going to click yes, because that's going to be your party. So I think it's going to be super cool. I really appreciate the fact that they have given us this opportunity. Now, they've done this before, and it's so cool. I mean, when we were at convention, and I want to say it was 2018, 2019, something like that, when they introduced the Ready, Set, Win program, home office, John allowed us all to be brand new stylists. It was the coolest thing, and the room erupted when we found out about this. So we all got to do the Ready, Set, Win program. All of us. Didn't matter how old we were, how long we were with the company. They allowed us to do it so that we could have the experience, so that we would have the knowledge. And now we have this upgraded Ready, Set, Win program. Oh my gosh. It is, again, this is another amazing reason why this company just continues to give and give and give, and they always have our best interests at heart. Some of the ideas that have come out of all of these things, I'm a former lab member, the Lila Advisory Board. Ideas come out of there. Ideas come out of home office. Ideas come from John. Just, you know how John is. He just comes up with an idea. So a lot of times they think about these things. They listen. You know, they do listen to feedback. If you have a suggestion, always email it, because they do read the emails. So they do check through them. They do follow up on things. They read them. They talk about them. Can anyone share their format for a party? I've only done a few and they were not successful. So not successful parties. Let's talk about those for a hot second, because they exist. So most of the time, it isn't something that we've done. It just depends. I have the same platform that I run for all of my parties, and where this one that has the same platform can bring in $600 worth of sales, this one over here brings in a big old goose egg, and there's nothing. Sometimes it just depends on your hostess. It depends on how motivated she is, and hostess coaching is really important as well. Let me get a drink of water quick here. Hostess coaching is really important as well. But when you get a motivated hostess, especially if you get a hostess who's indirect sales and kind of knows how to run the gambit, she knows how to run her parties. Those kinds of things are important, but please don't ever, sometimes people look at themselves and they're like, I did something wrong. I'm not doing this again. You have to keep going. I have had plenty. I mean, I know that there are stylists out there that are supervisors, managers, directors, unit directors, junior execs. I mean, all the way up that have had parties that have just bombed, like completely bombed. And it always happens when you really could use a good one. But the thing is that sometimes I've had parties that have bombed completely, but I've booked 2 more parties off of those parties. I look at it the same as doing a show. Sometimes you go to a show and it's really busy, and then other times you can go to one and it's completely quiet and you don't have any sales. And sometimes when that happens, you have time to talk to other vendors. You have time to find out about other shows in the area. You might introduce somebody to Lila Rose for the very first time that's going to have really good one-on-one time with you. I know that doesn't cover your booth fee, and I know it doesn't pay for your gas and your travel, but sometimes the experience that you get out of a slow show will pay for it in the future, like tenfold. It's happened to several people I know. And so when a show's quiet, I grab vendors. I'm like, let me use your hair. Let me take some hair pictures. Let me do some demos. And you get that stuff in their hair. Otherwise, I take my business card and I'll write like a $2 coupon on it. And I give it to all the vendors that are in the building. If it's quiet, you can leave your booth for a couple minutes. But I go around, I take a flexi clip, I take a flip, I take a sport, I take a swerve. I have them all in my hand, and my other hand I have business cards, and I just walk up to any booth that has a woman in it or a guy with long hair, and just introduce myself, chat with them a little bit, hand them a business card, and if they start asking you what you sell, you've got a little inventory in your hand. Or if you have the crossbody bag, take that with you. So that's a good way to meet people. It's a good way to introduce people to Lila Rose. Super, super important to be able to do those things. That is how I met this last hostess, was at a slow show, and her party is doing very well right now. So it was a quiet show we were at. And then another one, I was at a busy show, and the girl posted in the group and said, who is the lady there with the hair accessories? I didn't have time to see her. And I reached out to her, and she booked a party. So parties are picking up. People are starting to do them again. I don't know why they stopped to begin with, but they're starting to pick up again. And I'm starting to see, I had a customer just message me directly and be like, I need to have a party. And that is like the coolest feeling ever. So I thanked her. I was like, thank you so much for thinking of me. So, but I stayed out in front of her. She's in my customer group. She sees, some of our newest releases. And so I stayed in front of her, and right away she knew, she wanted to have a party because she needed some fresh hair accessories and essentials for the summer. That's what she said. I need some fresh stuff. I need to freshen up what I've been wearing all the time. So those are great ways to meet people. They're great ways, as I said, at shows, even if it's slow or quiet. And again, if you have a slow Facebook party, it's not the end of the world completely. You didn't have gas to get there. It's your time, yes. And time is money. And I understand that completely. But you might meet somebody that will book a party down the road. You might meet somebody that will come back and check in with you, say, in a couple of weeks. That is a good time to private message people, thank them for coming to the party, attach your customer group. If you'd like to see more, if you're interested in new releases. Sometimes you get people in parties and they just don't have any money. They might not have any money to shop this week or next week, but the week after that, they might come back, and people have come back and bought later, and it wasn't even on their friend's party. They just didn't have any money to shop with at the time. So don't always discredit those ones that don't go so well. They're hard to swallow. I'll tell you right now. Sometimes it is really, and it's always when you need it. It's always when you really need to have a really good one. So it does happen for sure. Oh, wow. Monica said she did hostess coaching, and her online hostess did not even show up on time, and no one came. That was fun, right? Experience, right, Monica? It's like, okay, that's just one for your book that you'll always remember, and you'll always share that experience with anybody and be like, oh, well, nobody's showing up. The hostess didn't come. Yeah, sometimes it happens. It does. And people get all excited about it, and then they either don't know how to do it, how to run the party. I always tell people they don't have to do much. I don't tell them, you don't have to do a thing. You just sit back and I'll do all of it. It's not true. So you have to have someone who's somewhat active and somewhat excited about our hair accessories, because that's how they spread the word to their friends. Tanya Strang said, talking with other vendors is a key part of networking at events. Absolutely 150% true. It is a great way. I have found my best shows from other vendors. I have a show in Eureka, Wisconsin, which I don't even know where that is, but the lady approached me at the last show I was at in Green Lake. So that's where you start to meet people. That's where you connect with people. That's where they get you excited about their shows. And again, I don't know what this show is going to be like. I have no idea, but I do know that it's in an area where I've never been to. I don't know where it is. I haven't looked it up yet. It's not for a couple of months, but I was excited when she came over and she's like, "Your booth looks great, and we don't have anybody with Little Rose, and it's primarily crafters, it sounds like." So I'm really excited to be able to take part in that too. So back to the portal. The portal is big news. Also, the other big news, I literally just posted this event or this meeting between all of us today, and because I'm streaming in 3 places right now. I am in, let's see, I'm in the Glass House, I am on our team page, I am in my training group. Oh, I'm in 4. I'm streaming in 4 places. So I'm on our YouTube team channel, I'm here and on the Glass House Team Wild Roses page, and then my Wendy's Biz Tips and Business Nuggets group. So I'm in 4 places today. I'm streaming in 4 places. So I literally finished putting all of this together, scheduling this whole thing. I hit the schedule button, and like 10 minutes later, I get this wonderful, amazing, super duper awesome email from home office. So I know that you guys have all got it too. If you did not check your email yet, we have an enrollment special for the month of June. I believe it's for the entire month of June. What a huge deal it is. Begins June 1st, ends Friday, June 30th. So, gosh, what a huge deal. We have the main event coming out at the first of the month. Does anybody have any guesses on what the main event's going to be? I don't know, and I'm dying to find out. So tell me what your guesses are. But you have this, it's a limited edition enrollment kit coming out for June. I haven't looked at the graphic yet because I literally posted this meeting and then I jumped in the car, drove home, and got on here with you guys. So I haven't seen the picture of the kit yet. I don't know what it looks like. It says that it should be listed. The kit items are listed, and then there's shareable graphics in the stylist asset folder. So we'll have to check in with that. Monica's hoping for a flag. You and me too, girlfriend. I would love to see one. You can share it now, it looks like. And the June kit is available during the month of June only. It will be $49. Wow, and only $5 for shipping. That's a big deal. That is a really big deal. So, a couple of things about enrollment, okay? You have so much all of a sudden coming our direction. We have 3 mini flexis, red, white, and blue. Oh, cute. Is that what the kit is? I don't know if you're guessing or maybe she's guessing the main event for June. So with the enrollment special, you have a couple of things coming at you, right? You have the new Ready, Set, Win program. If you're not familiar with that, get familiar with that. It is uber simple. So you can earn, I think it's $150 worth of free inventory. So you have $200 a month, $200 a month, $200 a month, and then you get $50, $50, $50. They made it so simple and so nice to track. So one thing to always remember, if your new enrollment joins June 15th, that means that stylist has the rest of the month of June and all of July as their first month. So the first and second month they're in, that's all you have to roll over. So the end of that first month, all you have to do is just have them write down or you can look in your back office too and get it that way. But it's good to let them know where they can do it so that if they enroll a new stylist, they can kind of teach them how to do the same. But this is going to be so much easier to track, right? There's going to be no rolling anymore. You're only going to roll that first full month, that second month, and that's their first complete full month. So when you get those dollar amounts, once she hits 200 or the stylist hits 200, that's a $50 shopping spree. And then the next month, another 200, that's another $50 shopping spree. And the third month, another $50 shopping spree. It's 200, 200, 200. So all we have to do now is remember that. I think it's wonderful. I think it's amazing. I love the Ready, Set, Win program. So definitely share that with people. Share that with potential people that you have in your head already that you're like, I have to call so-and-so because she's been on the fence about joining. There are just some big things coming our way in June, and it's going to be an amazing jumpstart to our summer. So I wanted to just hop on here and chat with you guys for a little bit and just kind of share my excitement about it, because I'm really looking forward to being able to play in the portal some more, and to be part of all of that and to really share it with my customers when it's ready to go for the general public, because it's going to be such a treat. And you're going to have people that might not have hosted for you that might host for you just because they want the experience. Once that happens for you, it's going to be so much fun. New graphics in back office show a flexi with the Statue of Liberty on a coin in the middle. Oh, cool. Wow. That sounds kind of groovy. Thanks, Sharon. So just, think about those things. Think about the people who are, Kit is amazing. Small new flip. Oh, new flip flop flexi. Yay. Extra small Paula, small Misty, flexi sport X turquoise, sport medium, white detangler sample size, acrylic UPIN crossbody bag. Wow. That is a cool, wow. That's amazing. I'm going to have to go look at that. That's going to be huge. That is going to be huge. So really, you have two big things this month, probably more. So we have the main event. We have this amazing enrollment kit that's coming out for $49. Think of the people that you have worked with. Think of the people that you have been building with. Start making your hostess list. Start thinking of people now so that when the portal is ready for the general public, you can start contacting those people. Think of the excitement. Remember how excited you were when you found out we had it. Think of the old portal and how much nicer it is now. You want to make sure that your hostesses know that you were able to test it. You were able to try it out and it works amazing. So think of all of those things. Make a little list. We only have, tomorrow's the last day of the month. We have a little bit of time. Monica said the new join kit has a crossbody bag in black. So that is so amazing. So amazing. We have a lot coming. So make sure that you guys have at least, make your list. Have at least 10 people in your head that you know about. And as you're hosting your own party next month, those people that are buying from you in your own party, then you can offer them something. Tell them, hey, you don't have to keep all your hostess rewards for yourself. So you can use those as well for gifts. You can use them for giveaways. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. So, and then you could take all the people that shopped with you on your party and ask them if they would host for you the following month, or take it into August and September. July would be great because we always have something in July. I'm not saying we are, but we always have something pretty cool in July. So that would be another thing to get ready for as well. So Monica said she's giving hers away. Absolutely give them away. I mean, if you have loyal customers and an active customer group, spoil the heck out of those people. Those people are vested in your business. They're interested in you. Let them know that you're testing a new portal. Let them know that that the new portal is really cool, and give them updates. That's what you have to do. Give them updates. Just finished closing my party. Seamless, easy to do, easy to find stuff. I'm so excited to offer this to you on as soon as we know when it goes live for people. I don't know when that happens. Maybe it's sooner than later. That I don't know, but keep the excitement up. Keep the updates going in your customer groups. Tell them what you're doing. Keep it on your if you send out your text messages to your customers, you can let them know what you're up to. Put it on your messages to your customers through instant messenger. Share it on your personal page, your business page. I mean, people want to know what we're doing. So, and when they start to see those kinds of things, then they see this amazing enrollment kit. Oh, so cool. And then they learn about the Ready, Set, Win program and how absolutely out of the ballpark that is going to be for people, because I'm super excited about it because there's no more tracking. I mean, there's some, but it's like one time and then you're out. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'm really excited to just be on here and say hi to everybody, see everybody. We've got some really cool stuff coming our way, and I'm excited to see how June is going to go. So keep in touch. If we are not friends on Facebook, please send me a friend request. And let's just keep June. Let's get June and just jump. It's such a good jump start with all the excitement that's coming our way. So make sure you share your wins. We love to hear about your wins. So we want to celebrate with you and all the goodness that's going to happen this month. So see you later. I will talk to you soon. Bye.